everyone, today easy snowman DIYs and a Christmas lantern. By the way, if you're new here, welcome to my channel. I'm Tanya. I hope you all like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get started with these pears that I picked up in the Dollar Tree Plus section. I'm just going to take these and drill a hole on each side of them. We're going to be using these for snowman bodies today, and everyone, this could not have been simpler. I just drilled the holes in each side, got some twigs from outside, took one of those little styrofoam balls, and I ended up hot gluing that right on the top. But when I found these large pears in that Dollar Tree Plus section, I thought this would make the most adorable snowman, and it did. So if you got any of those little pears laying around, I think that would be adorable to use some of those to create some of the smaller snowmen. Now I'm just going to be using my linen white Rust-Oleum chalk paint, and I'm just going to give everything a really heavy coat of paint. And I just really kind of dabbed that on there because I wanted it to kind of have that texture. And then I'm just going to hot glue my twigs from outside in and make some snowman arms. Now I like to use that brick red craft paint for the nose. I'll be using that in a moment. And then I just tore off a piece of this green fabric because these are the colors that I'm going to be using this year, is a lot of the golds and that black flesh I showed you. And I'm going to do something really neat with the next set of snowmen. So I hope you stick around for that. Now I'm just using one of these little sticks that I got in a pack from Michael's, and they're kind of like little toothpicks. I don't know what they're actually used for, but they work great for snowman noses. And I got his little nose on. Now I'm just going to take some of the black acrylic paint, and I'm just going to paint on some eyes. And then we're going to paint on some little buttons down the front of him. But everyone, I hope that you're all getting ready for the Christmas season. I've been kind of busy over the last couple weeks, so I'm back trying to get some creating done for you. So I do hope you stop by again. And if you like this video today, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe would be wonderful. But everyone, look how cute that was. A $3 pair, and it made a really adorable snowman. Now I decided to add a few more little accents to this piece. I'm going to take some of these little tiny snowflakes that I think I picked these up last year at Hobby Lobby. They were marked down. You can get these items when they're 50% off in the little boxes, and they're only like $2 or $3. But I thought I'd make this one holding the snowflakes and then just glue one right there onto the front. And this is the second one that I painted. I didn't do that on camera. That's a little button on top of her head there to look like a hat, and I did the same thing, painted on the face, added that brick red nose, and added some stems from outside, and I just decided to have her holding some little red berries, and I thought this made the cutest little snowman couple. Now, I wanted to add a little greenery onto her hat, and then I do put a little bit of greenery in her hands and around the rope on the berries, and that just finished this design off, and I think it just turned out adorable. Before I show you the snowman, I decided to do this into a vignette. So I'm going to take some of these sticks I had in my craft stash, and I'm just going to hot glue these together, and then I'm going to wrap them in some rope just to hold everything together really well. And I end up putting the star over top of the snowman, and it just made an adorable little vignette for these little snowmen. And I like to make the stars and have them up this time of year for the holiday season because I think it's wonderful to take straight into the winter decor. And it's really easy. You can pretty much make these kind of stars out of any kind of sticks or twigs. I think I picked these up at Hobby Lobby, and I just broke them down. But everyone, look how adorable this little vignette of snowman is. I think it's so cute, and I'm really happy to have it in my home, and I hope that it inspires you to create something like this and to use your pears for the snowman body. Now for the next one, I'm going to be using some of these plastic containers from Dollar Tree and some of the little candy jars. And this ends up being a really unique design. Now, if you've been watching my videos, you know I've been doing some things with the pure gold and the black flash. And I thought that I would create some snowmen that were not white. I'm going to actually make these the color of the vintage bells. And I absolutely love how these turned out. I ended up doing kind of like a little mama snowman and then the two little baby snowmen. And everyone, this made another cute little vignette setting that you can just set up in a little corner of your home. But you'll have to let me know what you think of this, doing the snowman in a different color and making them just unique and making them your own. Now, I did take my Rust-Oleum white linen chalk paint and I wanted to cover the plastic because sometimes it's really hard to get the paint to stick to the plastic. So once you get that chalk paint on there, that's going to really make the other paints hold on really well. So that's a little tip that I use for my creating. Now, I let that dry really well, and I also hit it with the hair dryer just to make sure. Now, we're going to do this backwards from what we did, I think. No, we are going to paint them with the black flash first, and then I do dab them with the gold. And I really like how these turned out. I thought this give these little snow people just a really high-end look, and I just thought it pulled everything together using the plastic bulbs and the little plastic containers for candy. Now, I like to use a sponge when I'm doing this. I think it just makes the paint go on a little bit better, and you don't see the brush marks when you do it this way. And I think it makes it look a little bit more just clean and put together without all those little brush lines going through it. Now I'm going to go ahead and just dab on that gold paint, and I just kind of dab this on thick like I did my bells. And like I said, I did this because I have so many of these vintage bells that I've been creating around my house. I just thought it would be nice to have some of these snowmen that would match, the sets that I have around the house. But I will leave those bell videos linked for you in the description box below. Well, everyone, while I'm working on the little snow people, I will tell you that I have been out for a couple weeks. We had some family stuff going on, and we are kind of getting that wrapped up now. And I'm going to be back on schedule. We're going to finish up and do some more Christmas things. I'm actually going to be filming in my house now, so I've got an area set up for that. And I'm going to do some little gift basket ideas. We're going to do a little bit of some of my recipes before Christmas gets here. And of course, we're going to be doing more DIYs. And then we're going to be doing some really beautiful winter decor. If you followed me, you've heard me say before, I actually love winter decor, I think, more than I do Christmas. So that is something that I try to create a lot of because I just really love the winters here in the mountains are very pretty, and so it's really fun to do the winter decor. So I hope that's something that you enjoy. I would love to have you here to watch those videos. But everyone, look how adorable these are. Now, this was something that I thought I'd do. I thought I'm going to go ahead and pull in like the silver and gold. And I had some of these silver buttons in my little sewing box, and I just drilled the hole and popped those buttons in there. And I thought that was one more little accent, just made these look so adorable and really added that high-end look to these little snow people. And the reason why I drilled that hole in there, that gave me a place to put the little buttonhole piece, and it worked great. And that's one thing about using those plastic containers from Dollar Tree. They're really easy to work with, and you can drill holes in them really easy. And you can see as I'm getting all those little buttons on there, it's really pulling this together. Now, I am going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to add some little arms. But I picked up this bag of twigs last year, once again at Hobby Lobby, and I just cut them down because I knew I was going to be using them for some small projects. And we're going to be using those when we do our winter DIYs, which I'm going to show you how to make some really unique winter birds. But everyone, look how adorable this is. You would never know this is plastic containers from Dollar Tree, and I'm really loving that gold and the black flash. Now, I love using this light porcelain pink with this color. I know it's something a little different, but I just think that this color looks so pretty up against this gold kind of black flesh tone. And I just thought that would make a really neat little nose for all of our little snow people. And I like to use my glue stick to do the eyes. I think you can really get an accurate circle with that little glue stick. So if you've not tried that, keep that in mind. It works really well for me. But I'm going to get all their little eyes on here. And then we'll use a paintbrush and we'll add on the mouth. And we're going to go ahead first and glue on that little pink nose. And you'll have to let me know what you think. I just think that's just a nice little soft color for the nose to go with this kind of gold and black flash color. And I thought I'd just draw on little dots for the eyes. And I decided not to put hats on the little baby snow people. And we are going to make a unique little hat to go on the bigger snowman. Now I took one of the wood rings, just painted it black. I had one of the little wood pieces from Dollar Tree. And we're just going to glue those on top of the snowman's head. And this is going to be perfect. It makes a really cute and simple little hat. I keep calling this a snowman. I guess we need to call it little snow people or a snow lady. But everyone, is this not adorable? And I don't know about you, but I am really loving this color. I just thought this was something different. And here they are displayed under the star. And I think they couldn't be cuter. So definitely let me know what you thought of our little rustic bell color snow people. Okay, for our last DIY, I decided just to throw together this lantern. And I had these little wood pieces. I think, again, I might have picked these up at Michael's. They came in a pack of like 8. It's that section at Michael's where they have all of those little items right as you walk up to the cash register. And then, of course, I had these little dowel rods. I think I picked those up at Walmart. You can get them in a pack. And I just decided I was going to take my little tiny tacks and just tack them through enough where you can see on the bottom. And you can see how easy it was to just tack these right onto those little dowel rods. And it made a very simple little lantern shape. And I just thought this looked really cute. I've actually got it sitting in my dining room over by my Cricut. And I do put a little dab of glue just off to the side there. And that's just where I can really get this thing lined up even before I tack this part on. And that way it would help me get the nails lined up. But everyone, this worked out so simple. And it was a really secure, sturdy little lantern once I got it done. Now, I'm going to go ahead, once again, use my black flash just because that is my theme this year. I'm kind of pulling that in all my designs and because I want to really pull all these designs into my winter decor also. Now, I'm not going to put any gold on top of this one. I'm just going to brush this with that black flash, and it appears a little bit brighter, but I am going to paint my candlestick. This is one of those battery-operated candlesticks. I think they're like, I don't know if they're the emergency ones. I think they might be. But I ended up taking this little chest piece and putting it on top. And now I'm just going to start gluing greenery. I'll lift this up every once in a while so you can take a peek at how I'm gluing it on. And that's just some greenery that I had in my craft stash. But everyone, that is it for today's DIYs. I'll let you finish this and we'll see the lantern setting up on its shelf. And these were really fun to create and I hope that you enjoyed them today. Well, everyone, if you did enjoy these DIYs, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I hope you consider doing so. Would love to have you as part of my YouTube family. And I hope you have a wonderful and blessed week. And I will see you soon.